folks, it is Diecastbuffet here again, and finally, Wave 10 of the NASCAR Authentics line has been announced. It actually was announced yesterday, but that's besides the point. Didn't feel too well, so we're doing the video now. This is going to be a very controversial wave because there's a lot of people who say this wave sucks, and there's some people who say this wave is kind of good. I'll kind of have, my honest opinions at the end of the video. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. So the first diecast we'll be talking about here, guys, is the 2021 Ryan Newman Kohler Generators Ford Mustang. This actually ran at the Daytona 500 last year. This is a super late release right here. I'm not sure if it's going to be the final Ryan Newman Roush car produced. I'm not sure on that one. It very well and most likely will be the final Authentics one from Roush. Whether he goes to another team or not, who knows? But this is, I don't know. There's a lot of other paint schemes he ran throughout the season. I think that would have been a much better choice for this one. That's my honest opinion there. The next one's going to be, well, Kyle Larson. We literally just did a review on this one. The Freightliner Chevrolet Camaro. It's out of all the Larson paint schemes, it's probably the lowest, in my opinion, probably the worst. It's not a bad paint scheme, it's just the bottom of the list to me. This is going to help a lot of people be able to get this diecast because we know how quickly the Larson stuff is selling right now, which is why I always say pre-order your Larson stuff. And the great thing about this wave, guys, is pretty much everything except for one car will be available in the Gold Series. So if you're like me and you can't get this stuff at the Authentics line, because the stores won't restock, this is actually kind of a break for us, so to speak. I would have liked to see the Valvoline car first, though. I think that would have been a better choice, kind of get an early release, build some hype to it. Of course, we get one that's already released. But you know what? I'm not going to complain too much on that one. The next one, though, finally, we get a really good Denny Hamlin paint scheme. I love this piece right here. Arguably one of my favorite Denny Hamlin cars ever made. The FedEx now meets next Toyota Camry. Look, this should have been his primary paint scheme the whole season. I mean, it knocks the socks off the other paint scheme. He drove in 19, 2020, and 2021 as a primary. Obviously, in 2022 as a brand new car with the Gen 7 era beginning. But in my honest opinion, this is a fantastic diecast. I would recommend making this a primary anyone's diecast series. It is that good looking up a piece. And of course, these being an authentic diecast, they have the card backs, so you get to see some of the paint scheme on some of these. And probably the best one out of all of them is the next one, Kyle Busch's 2021 Snickers Peanut Brownie diecast. Holy cow, man. Look, I know the diecast looks fantastic, but the card back, wow, they actually got like the candy bars on the freaking card back design. It looks fantastic. I love it. This is a good choice, I think, for a Kyle Busch paint scheme. One paint scheme, though, I'm shocked that's actually getting produced. It is the Sport Clips car. I could not believe that we're going to get a Kyle Busch Sport Clips car, so I would recommend pre-ordering that thing because I'm shocked. It already made MOQ and it's getting released. I was shocked to hear that. So, of course, for all your Gold Series releases, pre-orders, 124s, hats, you name it. Of course, I have that free shipping code down below. You can check that out. Code DIECASTbuffet at Circle B Diecast and Plan B Sales. Any orders $20 or more. But I really like this Kyle Busch piece. If I could have picked any of them, though, I would like to see the Darlington one. I know there's not much going on there with the Darlington paint scheme from 2021, but I would like to see an advanced release from that. But the card back is one of the best ever. The next one here, though, is going to be Christopher Bell's DeWalt Toyota Camry. Look, this is a slam dunk looking paint scheme. I love this diecast. It looks fantastic. But again, there's a lot of paint schemes that did not get made for Joe Gibbs Racing from 2021. I would have loved, look, my criteria with the Authentics line is the more exclusives, the raced versions, just the more diecast you can get in the Authentics line that you can't get in the Gold Series, it's just going to make people buy more of them. There's nothing that tells me, oh, someone's going to go out of their way and take time out of their day to go buy a Ryan Newman diecast that they can get shipped to their mailbox for $9. I'm just saying, there's nothing really there. The exclusive, though, is probably one of the best of the year, in my opinion. Check this out. We finally got an Austin Cindric Car Shop diecast. Now, I think he ran this paint scheme in 2020. You have to correct me if I'm wrong, but I remember seeing this paint scheme a lot, and of course, they didn't make a diecast for it. Well, finally, we're getting a clean 164 version of it. This is the first Austin Cindric Penske car to not have any race version playoff markings. I want to say ever. I truly think this is the first clean release, which is crazy. Beautiful paint scheme. I love the color palette for this one. A very Snow White paint job with kind of a, not a neon, but a very bright pink accent color. Looks really sharp. This easily is the best diecast out of this whole wave because this is a true exclusive. It got canceled from the 164 Gold Series. So the only way you can get this diecast is from Wave 10, 2021. And I want to say we're going to get 12 waves this year. Not confirming it, but from what I'm hearing, we're going to get 12 waves there. The next diecast, though, is going to be Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s iRacing Bristol paint scheme. You know, this is a pretty cool diecast. I think it ran at Bristol. It was during the, the Invitational Series of the iRacing joint. It's a pretty cool looking paint scheme. You know, this is definitely a diecast. If you're a Dale Jr. fan, you're going to want to have in your collection. It does have, his 88 font and all that stuff, so it's pretty cool. Is it what I would have chosen? Probably not. Look, they're going to make it in the Gold Series. They're going to probably make 10 different versions of the 124. I get it. You want to get the Dale Jr. stuff out there, but can we get some classic Dale Jr. stuff? Like, how about this? Why don't we get a, a re-release of maybe Dale Jr.'s, one of his Pocono wins in the 164 Authentics line? I think that would have been really cool. Why don't we get a re-release of his Michigan win from 2008? That would have been a really cool NASCAR Classics exclusive. Let's think outside the box on it, in my opinion, because clearly Mountain Dew loves him still, so they could get that diecast produced, I think. Even his 2012 Michigan win, I would love to see a raced version Authentics exclusive. So that's what I'm trying to say. I understand they want to get Dale Jr. stuff out there, but why don't we do what they're doing with the Jeff Gordon diecast? Go for the NASCAR Classics line. Obviously, they can't do the Budweiser stuff because, they have to put a base on it and all that. I don't think they would do that for the Authentics line. So you kind of have to do it as Hendrick Motorsports era. Why not make the Pocono sweep set from 2014? I think that'd be a great addition to have. The next car we'll be talking about, finally, a Michael McDowell diecast visits the NASCAR Authentics line. First time in forever, probably since the year of the flood. This is a pretty cool paint scheme, and this actually surprises me that this diecast got produced in the Authentics line. It just goes to show you they're making less and less raced versions in the Authentics line, which sucks because, to me, I love the raced versions. It blows my mind. If they release the Freight Auctions diecast in the Authentics line before the Daytona 500 race to win. And if you think about it, they didn't make the Joey Logano championship car in the Authentics line. I don't even think they're going to make the Chase Elliott championship car in the Authentics line. They didn't do it for Kyle Busch. So it shows me they're going less and less on the raced versions, it looks like, unfortunately. Again, there's about 1,000 different paint schemes that Michael McDowell ran in 2021 they could have chosen instead of this one. But I am happy for the FRM camp to finally get an Authentics release. This is pretty cool. It would have been nice to see Advanced Darlington release, but you know what? I'm not going to complain too much. That is a nice addition. And the final car in this wave is going to be the 2021 Alex Bowman Darlington throwback. I don't know. I get it. It's Ally. They do a lot of chase pieces, which, of course, this one is the chase piece for this wave. But I just feel like out of all the Darlington throwbacks, like literally out of every single one of them, we get the one that's already made in the Gold Series. They're probably going to make 5 different versions of the 124. I don't know. I'm not feeling it on this one. So I got to be honest with you. This Authentics, if we're going to go with a honest scale here, it's average. Let's just be honest. The only thing that I'm truly looking forward in this wave is the Austin Cindric piece. Of course, I can't get this stuff in the Authentics line because no one restocks near me, so I just get the Gold Series stuff. And that's why I always recommend getting it in the Gold Series. You don't have to, if you live somewhere that has, these stores, 1,000 different stores that restock frequently, then that's awesome. That's awesome. But if you live somewhere that doesn't restock, you're wasting your time and your gas hunting for these things half the time. And that's unfortunately the case for me. So I just give it the Gold Series stuff. But nonetheless, Wave 10 is finally here. What are we going to see in Wave 11 or 12? Generally, each year, Wave 11 and Wave 12, in my opinion, are the best ones because that's generally the raced version wave or the Darlington wave. Will we get that? I have no idea. Another question y'all are probably wondering is, where are we getting Gen 7 diecasts? I have no idea. I checked the shipment reports. The earliest I seen was June. So take that for what you will. We could see them air freighted in. That would be, how cruel would that be if we could not get the 164 Gen 7 diecasts online, and you had to go to the racetrack, like hypothetically, you had to go to COTA, you know, Circuit of Americas, to get your first Gen 7 diecast, and if you can't go there, you have to wait 3 months. That would be so typical. So hopefully, what I'm hoping, guys, best case scenario, we get an early Authentics wave, maybe wave 3, 2, who knows. Comes out in March, maybe April, and we'll get some Gen 7 cars on the channel. That would be great. What do y'all think about Wave 10 2021? I'll be honest with you guys, it's an average wave at best. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. But I do recommend, though, if you're not able to get these cars, just get them in the Gold Series, guys. I really like that Denny Hamlin car. It is a sleeper diecast. Not enough people are talking about that paint scheme. It is a fantastic looking hot rod. And, of course, to Austin Cindric, good luck trying to find that one. That is a beautiful looking Mustang. So, thank y'all so much again for watching the video. And, of course, make sure to give the video a huge thumbs up, like, comment, and subscribe for more NASCAR Diecast content. February is going to be a very heavy month in terms of 164 releases, so you're going to want to stay tuned during Daytona Speed Weeks to see all the new NASCAR 164 content. It's going to be great, guys. Hopefully, we don't have any serious delays or logistics, you know, getting stuff off the boat and all that good stuff. And for your next batch of pre-orders, you know what to do. Promo code down below. It does help out the channel, guys. And if you use the code, I will love you forever. Have a great one, everybody. Diecastbuffet. Sign it off.